Hi, my name is Julia, and I am here to share some of my biggest fieldwork challenges this semester. I think, generally speaking, just being faced with the reality of teaching was hard to accept. Um, okay, that sounds really weird. Let me start over. What I mean to say was that a lot of the expectations and anticipations that I had about what teaching was going to be like was different. So a couple of examples. I didn't realize how much of a multitasking job this is. And because I pride myself in being a very focused person, very detail oriented, which I think is also a strength. But because of that, I'm not very I don't have a lot of practice with doing a lot at once. And you have to do that, especially with classroom management. And when I'm focused on a student, everything else I zone out. I just don't see anything at all. So stuff like that. Unexpected places where I'm finding challenges. Another huge thing is I didn't think that I would have to be concerned about like student engagement that wasn't a result of my lectures or my lessons being boring. I thought that was what I had to kind of like watch out for. I didn't realize that there would be this overwhelming number of students who are just apathetic and don't show any motivation. And as much as I want to stay really positive, it's hard. A lot of the things that we read about or read about in our prereqs, I feel like they're surfacing, but at the same time, now that it's actually in a real life context, perhaps because I'm less removed from the experience, I think because there is that like personal relationship element to it, because there are things that I take personally, so that's been really hard. I never thought that being my age, I would have to experience or deal with any kind of generation gap, but there clearly is, because the students that I'm working with have such a different view of school and different attitude towards school and teachers and administrators than what I had before. And I didn't realize a lot of the way I teach is based off of those assumptions. So that's what I'm working with. But I mean, on the flip side, I'm glad that I'm seeing these or experiencing these challenges, because it's really giving me a head start before I get to really set up my own classroom, just to test myself and to challenge myself for growth. And I mean, every problem or any challenges that I face is just, in the end, it's going to be something that I can overcome. So that point of weakness eventually, hopefully, will turn into strength. So I just gotta keep being positive and just believing in what I read and what I hear from other people, despite what I may be experiencing and seeing at the moment. I think that will be the best way to help myself, whether it's mentally or professionally, to really believe in the work that we're doing. So yeah, that's my reflection. Thanks.